Welcome to the TokenMarket.net podcast. I am your host, Gavin Knight. Thank you for tuning in. Check out our site for digital asset research, a calendar of upcoming events, and many future upcoming releases. Our podcast features team members of projects in the cryptocurrency space to help shed light on their developments. Just because a project is on our podcast doesn't mean we recommend investment, so always research and engage wisely.
I'm here with Matthew Rodburn, promotions for Ethbits. Ethbits is launching an exchange called iTrade and is also launching a product in May called Local. Ethbits, the token, will give users a chance to share in the profits of both exchanges. So why don't you tell us how your team got started in cryptocurrency?
We come from a variety of backgrounds, really. I've personally been in cryptocurrency since 2013. I've been making physical bitcoins, where you keep the private key on an actual physical coin, and it's a safe way for users to store funds and such like. Our other team member, Pedro, he actually coincidentally has the same background. That's how we met. And Monty has been in the crypto world for a couple of years, just generally trading and investing.
And how did the Ethbits idea come to light? When did you guys start deciding to build it? And how do you think it compares to other options in the industry?
Well, yeah, obviously, when you're trying to do trading in the EU, in Europe, the fees of all the sites are really high. So let's say if you're trying to make arbitrage from buying from one exchange and selling them on the other, it's pretty hard because on local bitcoins or on Bitbargain, which is another peer-to-peer trading site, the fees are 1%. So it's quite a substantial amount, especially now one Bitcoin is nearly $1,000 US. It's 1% is $10. So we decided to make one to reduce the fee to half of that, which will benefit all the users and hopefully generate more volume.
So you already have the Ethbits Local, but you'll be launching iTrade. So why don't you tell me what Local is and when that's coming out, and then what the subsequent iTrade product is?
Okay, Ethbits Local is it's basically an exchange where you can go on and you can arrange to buy Bitcoin from someone either face-to-face or you can send money to their bank account. The live trade stays open until the trade's finished, and if there's a problem, you obviously you get negative ratings against you and you wouldn't be able to trade again. Ethbits iTrade is completely different. It is a whole fully pool trading platform like Poloniex or Bittrex, and it will have additional features such as copy trading. So basically, you can, within a couple of clicks, you can be following the top traders on the site. Ethbits iTrade will be launching early in 2018, and Ethbits Local will be launching immediately after the ICO.
So your ICO is for the Ethbits token. So what does that represent? Do users get a share of profit, and how is it used on the platform?
Yeah, absolutely. All the token holders of Ethbits will receive up to 80% profit from Ethbits iTrade and Ethbits Local together. Ethbits Local, to pay the site fees, you actually literally manually have to buy Ethbit tokens to facilitate the trade. For Ethbits iTrade, to pay for the trade fees, it automatically gets bought for you. So we will have an exchange pair for Bitcoin and Ethbit tokens. And every time you make a trade, automatically Ethbit tokens gets bought. And Ethbits Local will be launching immediately after the ICO. So we'll be live, ready to go in a couple of countries around the world in May. And Ethbits iTrade will be ready to launch in early 2018.
And why'd you guys choose Ethereum for this? I assume it'll be on other exchanges and such, but how does that play into the centralized portion of the exchange?
Yeah, we chose Ethereum basically for the crowd sale functionality and the token ship. For the smart contracts, when we're not actually going to use smart contracts in the copy trading platform, we don't have enough faith in smart contracts as yet. We would be interested in doing it in the future, but right now we will be writing the whole code in JavaScript, and it will be basically on a standard web application. Ethereum is a really good coin at the moment, though, and it's obviously getting a lot of attention. And for the crowd sale features and profit sharing, it's second to none.
What amount of total tokens are you giving away in the sale, and what are your goals to reach?
Okay, we're maximum giving away 4 million in the token crowd sale, and our goal is to raise $1 million in order to ensure we have enough for the development and legal team. Because obviously we're going in quite a few countries around the world, we need to have a legal team which has quite a broad outlook and potentially in each country that we enter.
So I see Ethbits Local has Fiat with peer-to-peer. Are you planning to integrate Fiat into the iTrade exchange?
Yeah, absolutely. This is a very good question. I think it's very important to have Fiat in the exchanges because obviously that's where everybody starts with in crypto initially. So we'll be implementing that in Europe where you can do euro transactions. We've already got the bank in place to arrange this, and we will hopefully be facilitating US dollars and other currencies such as the Chinese RMB. We have people looking into launching there as soon as possible. Actually, my wife is Chinese, so she's been quite helpful in getting some legal advice in that country.
Why don't you tell me more about the copy functionality? How will I know who's a good trader? Will you have ratings and you'll be able to see kind of what they're doing? When you subscribe, basically just follow their trades. So how do I choose a good trader in that type of system?
For a user interface, it's going to be really straightforward. You will be able to see the past history of all the traders. You will be able to see exactly how much profit they have made each day, going back since they started. Also, they will have a risk factor. So if someone's losing money and then makes a 30% increase in a day, they will come as high risk because it's not they're not consistently performing good trades. For people who would say make 1% each day profit, they would be considered quite safe. So we cover you with you'll be able to see all the history, and we'll also give you an additional risk rating so you can decide who to follow.
So when does the ICO start, and how can people participate?
Sure, the ICO starts on the 15th of April at 5 p.m. GMT, and we are using a standard Ethereum smart contract, so you can enter using an Ethereum address as long as you have the private keys to the Ethereum address, because once you enter with Ethereum, the Ethbit tokens get automatically sent back to the Ethereum address you sent it from. So it's quite important to not use an exchange such as Kraken or Poloniex because there's a potential to lose the Ethbit tokens. So we recommend using Mist or a downloadable wallet for Ethereum or My Ether wallet. But we will be publishing a guide and have a video tutorial nearer the time.
And you did mention some other exchanges. So Ethbits the goal is to be on some other exchanges as well, so that people can speculate, not just on your platform. So will the trading initially primarily be on other exchanges, and do you have any in mind?
Liqui and Kraken. We're not going to bother with. We're in contact with Kraken. We are passing emails and also Liqui. So we're hoping to get both of them.
Great. Well, thanks a lot for joining, and appreciate your time. It's ethbits.com, and you can find information about the ICO at ico.ethbits.com.